It's dark. It's late at night. It's 9 o'clock. It's not that late. It's not that late. It's 9 o'clock. It's not that late. But it's a school night, and I'd rather be at home, chilling out, getting ready for bed. But I'm not. What am I doing? I'm here at my son's basketball. We have my son in basketball 5 days a week. My son's very good at basketball. He's very good at basketball. He's very athletic, and we put him in environments where he can grow. It would be very easy for him to just say like, I'm good, I'm best kid on my team or whatever, and that would be a problem if he had that mindset. Okay, the problem some of you have is that you don't think there's a problem. We show up to basketball tonight. I was going to record the video from in there, but I don't get any signal inside this building. But the problem some of you have is you don't think there's a problem. So let's talk about this in some other areas of life. Family, talk about in business. Talk about family first. I made a post on social media tonight that my wife and I we took our kids, our entire family to a counseling session. We're gonna start we're gonna start taking all of our kids or one or two kids a month to go to counseling. And I shared about this on social media because something we decided to do a while back. And the therapist started today. He's like, well, let's talk about this. What's the outcomes? What do you guys want to accomplish from this? And I was like, well, basically everything's really good. I wish I want it to be better. And pretty proud moment, right? Like that's a good thing. And then he said, he asked the kids, like, he wanted them to rate us. And we've got three teens, right? We have three teens and a 7-year old and a 9-year old. So it ain't no joke. It ain't no joke. And basically, we got B's and C's. We didn't get any A's. We didn't get any F's. But our kids are like pretty like legit. Like they'll bring it real and raw, right? They're not gonna sugarcoat. And then he started asking like things like, what are some of the characteristics of your family? And what are some of the problems in your family? What are things that you've thought about your family or your parents that you've never mentioned before? Some good questions, right? And my point is this is that we're in a place right now with our family that's really good. Um, we don't need counseling today. We don't need counseling tomorrow, but we may need it 3 months, 6 months, 9 months down the road, but perhaps not because we're doing this today. Last year we went through some rough stuff with my oldest son, some things that I honestly like I missed. And it's because we weren't doing the maintenance. It's because I didn't think there was a problem. If you are operating in your relationships, in your business, and you don't think there's a problem, that's the problem. If you don't think you have a problem, that's a sure sign you're not growing. Like, look at your business, right? If you don't think you have a problem in your business, you're definitely not growing and you are setting yourself up for a rude awakening. You're about to get bitch slapped in the face. That's just the way it's going to go. If you're in like operating in that way in your relationship, there's a reason that most marriages end up in divorce, or both members of that couple are incredibly dissatisfied, unhappy, probably cheating, thinking about cheating, looking at porn, all this kind of stuff. Same thing in your health and your fitness. Oh, just because you haven't had a heart attack, you know, like there's things that we need to always be doing. And this is something that's come up for me, like with some other people and things, some conversations lately. It ties into this is that people look at like successful people or successful relationships and like, oh, they've got it so easy. They have no freaking clue. Like to create a successful business and a successful marriage and a successful, like, body, like to be like physically fit and that be connected with God. Like all of these things take a lot of freaking work. And that's what people don't realize is preventative maintenance, like showing up to the gym every day, showing up to the gym, meaning it like showing up in your relationship with God, showing up in your marriage, showing up in your family relationships and your parenting, showing up to the physical gym with your body and eating the right things and then showing up to the gym in your business every day takes a lot of work, a lot of work, a lot of preventative maintenance, a lot of like not being satisfied with good, but putting yourself in the position to achieve great. Doesn't mean you'll always achieve great. It doesn't mean that you will not stumble and fall and have problems and obstacles and challenges. We all will. And that's the thing. Even those who are living poorly or just okay with good, you're still going to have hard times and challenges. So why not put yourself in position and strive for great? And that's what we did with our family counseling. That's what I'm doing here with my son 5 days a week. He's in basketball 5 days a week. And we have 5 kids and they're in activities. So my wife and I sacrifice a lot. We're just trying to put them in the position for them to, be the greatest version of themselves. I don't push my son at all to play basketball. This is something he wants. Dad, when are we going? When are you going to go? Let's go, Dad. Can I get there early? That's what he asked me tonight. Can we leave? He wanted to leave 30 minutes early. Can you leave 30 minutes early so I can shoot warm up? So he's not operating like it's not a problem. He knows he needs to get better. He does. He knows that he may be like the big fish in a small pond a lot of times. And some of you are operating like that. Like you think there's not a problem because you're the big fish in a small pond. Consider changing that mindset, my friends. There's always a problem. Even if it's not a problem today, it's going to be a problem tomorrow. So you need to start working on that problem today. So if you don't have a problem, you, my friend, have a problem.